A project that could help shape the future of international banking is what we're keeping an eye on today. Welcome to the Daily Forkast, December 9th, 2021. I'm Angie Lau, Editor-in-Chief of Forecast News, covering all things blockchain. We've got two banks, one in Asia, one in Africa, and they've shown off their cross-continental stablecoin transaction system. What does such a project mean for the future of international bank transfers? We're going to take a look at that and a whole lot more coming up. Let's get you up to speed from Asia to the world. But first, let's kick off with some of the top stories coming out of Asia today. First up, Binance Asia Services, this is the blockchain ecosystem and cryptocurrency provider behind Binance Singapore, is taking a strategic 18% stake in Singapore-based HG Exchange. HGX lists shares in private companies and luxury goods, including Scotch whiskey, and was granted a recognized market operator license by the Monetary Authority of Singapore earlier this year. So why is this important? Well, the move follows earlier reports that Binance might withdraw its license application in Singapore, and this tie-up could help the exchange overcome regulatory hurdles. Binance Singapore CEO Richard Teng says the company is working closely with government agencies to enhance the blockchain ecosystem in Singapore. Meanwhile, Hong Kong-based blockchain gaming company Animoca Brands says that as of the end of November, it holds $15.87 billion worth of digital assets. That's a lot of digital assets right there. The company's financial report for the first 3 quarters of 2021 shows scheduled revenue of approximately $140 million and income from items including gains on investments and digital assets of almost $530 million. Now, Animoca is involved in a variety of blockchain and Metaverse projects, notably Rev Motor Sport, the Sandbox and Gamee. You can find those stories and a whole lot more at forecast.news. And the world is getting just a little smaller. 2 major banks, one in Asia, the other in Africa, are developing a real-time international remittance solution via a national currency-backed stablecoin project. Utilizing Hedera Hashgraph's blockchain network, Korea's Shinhan Bank and South Africa's Standard Bank showcased the first cross-continental stablecoin transaction completed by the 2 banks. So, could this be the start of a no-fee, time-saving alternative to the current transfer system? Imagine a world of remittances with no fees. For these 2 nations, it's a game changer for a lot of people. Forecast News' Danny Park reports.
In this day and age, it is still a struggle for many to send money abroad. While the tech-savvy may already utilize crypto for international transfers, others still have to deal with higher fees and longer waits using the SWIFT system. But now South Korea's Shinhan Bank and South Africa's Standard Bank have stepped up, completing a proof of concept for developing a national currency-backed stablecoin for international remittances. Using Hedera Hashgraph's token service, Shinhan Bank aims to provide a stablecoin backed by the Korean won for users to send money to Standard Bank users, and vice versa with the South African rand. And now the 2 banks have showcased the stablecoin transaction in action on Hedera's live stream. What could take up to 6 days using an international wire transfer took 25 seconds, with the remittance fee costing less than 10 US cents, compared to 40 plus US dollars, not to mention that stablecoin transfers are available 24/7, while banks have limited operating hours. With the demo complete, the Shinhan Standard stablecoin project now has to overcome regulatory hurdles, including following local laws and preparing for mandatory KYC AML standards. Seems blockchain technology paired with major banking infrastructure could deliver a dependable mode of cross-border transaction sooner than we thought. For Forecast News, I'm Danny Park.
2021 is nearing the end, so what better time to look ahead at the new economy? An economy propelled, of course, by crypto. In the hot seat once again, Michael Wu, CEO and founder of Amber Group. Good to see you again, Michael.
Great to see you, Angie. Good morning.
Okay, Bitcoin, the OG of them all, continued to hit all-time highs in 2021. What do you think 2022 holds for the market leader?
people are expecting the Fed to start tapering, which I think will have impacts on all markets, potentially including crypto. If that does play out, I do think that will potentially have price impacts on the negative side to Bitcoin and other digital assets. However, at the same time, digital assets' natural growth is also there, and we are going to see continued adoption, both institutionally and consumer-wise, to Bitcoin and crypto assets overall.
Now, this was also the year that we saw Solana skyrocket, Ethereum dominate, and meme coins come and go. So, Michael, what are you keeping an eye on trend-wise as we head into the new year?
I do think we will see very fast growth, both in terms of application, the infrastructure, and also in terms of the expansion of the asset class that's related to Web 3.0. That means, all the application layer tokens that's related to Web 3.0. Among the protocols, the ones that will build more ecosystem to support the real Web 3.0 economies. NFTs, GameFi assets, SocialFi assets, and all of which I think that have relevance to Web 3.0 will probably benefit from the overall trend.
It's true, it's no longer an alternative asset, it is an asset, and they sometimes walk in stride. Great insights right there from Michael Wu for 2022 for the new economy. Thanks, Michael. And that's the Daily Forecast from our vantage point right here in Asia. And we would love if you could hit subscribe, hit like, and hit that alert button if you haven't done so already. We always appreciate it, and it helps us reach our goal of reaching more of you. For more, visit forecast.news. I'm Editor-in-Chief Angie Lau. Until the next time.